Okay, so our myth that we're going to be attempting to bust is whether or not you can use RCA cables and a AAA battery. RCA cables and a AAA battery to power regular household amenities such as a TV, which is what was actually done in the myth. Yeah. Okay, so our first control is that the battery itself has enough juice, or the battery is putting out sufficient amount of electricity. So we're just going to use our voltmeters and direct current, and we have 1.599 volts. So the battery is working correctly and we are getting electricity from it.
Okay, just y'all don't believe this or whatnot? Okay, here you go.
One of our controls is that all the objects that we're testing work with regular power from an outlet. So we have our TV, Christmas lights,
everything's connected,
and this LED light from the USB, and everything is, or not from the USB, from the power strip, and everything is connected into the power strip. Okay.
That's
so turn it on.
2, 1.
And then turn on the TV. So the power strip, what we're testing there is that this LED light will turn on. The Christmas lights obviously work, the light bulb obviously works, and the TV works. So all the objects that we are testing work regardless of work when they're normally plugged in. Yeah, that's hot. Literally and figuratively.
Hello, we are going to use these pliers, wire cutters, and RCA cables and these are going to be to get the juice out of here into the many things we will be trying to turn on.
My juice.
And we'll bring it on to Dalton.
We're going to use some duct tape to fasten the battery in between the two RCA cables. Then we'll also be using a voltmeter to test volts DC direct current of the battery first to make sure that we're getting a good charge out of the battery, and then the RCA cables to make sure that we're getting a sufficient charge from the battery.
To make sure it's A-OK.
Through the RCA cables, yeah, to make sure it's A-OK.
After we have that all connected, we'll try to see if we get the lamp to turn on. We'll try to see if the LED light on the power strip will turn on, and all these Christmas lights will turn on if it's broke out.
But majorly, in the myth, the guy tested about a 32-inch screen TV, but here we're just going to be testing. Here we're going to be testing just a small 11-inch screen TV. Okay, the first thing that we did to get our RCA cables like this, with no prongs and no metal tips on the side, that way we could have an easy way to just place our battery in here and then duct tape it, is we took our wire cutters and cut the metal prongs off of the RCA cables, and then just took our needle nose pliers and just peeled back and twisted off the tabs on the sides of the RCA cables. So now what we have to do is take some duct tape. Whoa.
Oh, Daddy, no.
We have to take the duct tape and fasten the battery in between these two RCA cables. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we're not going to make you watch that painful process. Alright, so what we've done here is put the battery in between the two cut-off RCA cables to where when we put the right pressure on, when we put a little bit of pressure on this white one, it contacts the metal and sends the electricity through the RCA cables, which we have hooked up to our voltmeter here. So whenever we put a little bit of pressure on this white one, we get 15, or not 15, I'm a jackass, 1.55 volts. So,
I agree.
so we're getting electricity through our RCA cables. So, yes, you can get electricity from a AAA battery to flow through RCA cables in a way that you can,
Get
in
power
a way
through the other
that
side.
you can get power through and connect it to a plug. But what we're gonna test now is whether or not that will have enough power to light up the objects
Sangrando.
we stated before. Yes, bleeding.
That's one.
Okay, so we've got our battery and our RCA cables here, and what
And
we're
we're
gonna yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we're gonna try to connect the current basically just like a light bulb. So what we're gonna do is stick one there to where it's contact on the middle. And hopefully make sure they're not touching.
And hopefully the power should be flowing from the AAA battery through the RCA cables, which are now plugged into the plug, and should turn on the light. Fail. Yeah,
Wait,
no.
make sure it's connected right.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, hold on.
Let's try and switch around the positive and negative, see if that makes a difference.
No difference.
And no difference. So the light does not work.
Alright, we are doing the exact same test on this power strip. So it's like, whoa. Whoa. And hopefully the green LED will turn on. And
sure
it did not. Fail. Now we try to switch the prongs.
While still having connection flowing.
Fail.
So it does not work with even a small LED light on a power strip.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Aquí yo tengo un Christmas lights. Y se ponen las prongs y la holes y la luz se puede abrir, pero no está.
Mi verga está temblando.
Mi papi me pega y yo no quiero mi perro, so yo violo la perro. Es muerto, yo no sé qué te hacer. Soy muy susto.
Okay, so when we put the prongs into the outlet for the glorious Christmas lights, they do not work as well.
Oh, there we go. Same deal, the TV. Touching that part. Touching this part.
And the moment of truth
¿Puedo
coming
violarte
down.
después de esto?
No, you can't rape me after. Okay,
Sí, puedes violar a
the
mí.
ultimate test. Wow. The ultimate test of the myth
Oh, God.
is that you can
Do it!
turn on a TV with AAA battery and some RCA cables, and
No! Oh, espérate.
Si no prendes te voy a violar.
okay, so we switch to positive and
No
negative,
cabe con mi pito en tu boca.
and it does not work. Conclusion is that the AAA battery did not have enough power to power up regular things anywhere from a lamp to a TV, which was used in the actual myth, and I'm gonna do that right now.
You never want to.
I know. Okay. Even using our controls, that all the devices worked even with power from
Those
a
are pretty
regular
bad.
outlet. And simply put, the AAA battery only putting out about 1.5 volts just does not have enough electricity to power regular household objects from a lamp to a TV. So, myth busted. And the
Yay!
Tú
Busted.
tienes una boca
Wait, no,
grande.
I
Yo
gotta
quiero
go.
jugar.
Yeah, myth busted. And if I can't get that to
Bird,
go
bird,
on,
bird.
It's right.
The busted of the bust.
Okay, no, stop. Just not. We can.
You're recording. Yeah, that's our guy. What's it called? A halftime show.
Wow. Wait, do the lyrics. I love my son.
No, I don't. Like the first. Regular. No. You're an idiot.
I told you I'd do it. Hey, I got a text.
That's exciting.